So into our activate and strengthen. Next one we're going to do is we're going to go into a banded glute bridge. Now, equipment, you're not going to need much. Okay, you can get a band. Don't go too heavy with these bands. If you don't have a band, that's totally fine. We don't want a very stiff one. Basically, if you put one of these on and you're opening up and you're feeling it up here, it's too tight, okay? You're not actually using your glutes to activating your glutes, you're activating there. So we want to make sure that we have a band that isn't too hard. Now, we have got 4 exercises that we're going to do. Banded glute bridge with iso hold, a bird dog, side lying hip raise with the clam, and also a kneeling squat with band pull apart. So I'm going to show you what you can do if you need to regress it or if you need to progress it. So first of all, obviously you can do the glute bridge. We're going to do these for 30 seconds, or you can do them for reps as well. We're going to do 1 to 2 sets. So if you have more time, go for the 2 rounds for sure. Mr. Mac, you're in my way again. And let's go for it. We're going to do a glute bridge with iso hold. I'm going to grab this. Ready and go. So, all right, so we're going to come up. Now, there are some people who are going to do this, okay? So really make sure, okay, use your breath, engage your core, all right? Hold for 3, 2, 1, and then back down, okay? And repeat. So scooping that pelvis up, 3, 2, 1, and down. Be mindful. Max just breathing in my ear. Be mindful when you're doing this. Like, can you feel one glute working more than the other? Can you feel one activating more than the other? If so, you could have some lazy glutes. We need to really work on strengthening them. Alrighty. Okay, so that is your level 1. If you want to make this a little bit harder, you can elevate your feet like so. Alright. If you do feel like you have one glute that is activating, contracting more than the other, you can go into a single-legged one, all right? So you want to do that for 30 seconds. I know, bird dogs, you're like, oh, boring, bird dogs. Okay, I'm going to give you a progression, but this is what we want to do, okay? We just want to activate. Okay, and you're going to activate, so you're going to use your breath, and then you're going to hold that as you breathe in, breathe out. You can either touch, and you can go work this way. This is going to make it a bit more challenging. Just know that you can only make an exercise so hard, okay? If you're like doing it really fast and you're not doing it, it's not going to be very challenging. So making sure you slow it down. I know you're getting tired. Other side. Make sure I don't knee Mac in the face. Okay. You're in the way. All right. Next is a side lying hip raise with a clam. Now you can either break the movement up, or if you're not quite there yet, Mac loves my feet at the moment. You can just you can do the clam on its own, or yes, my darling, I'm going to be there in a second. You're going to come up. And you're going to hold that 1, and then you're going to come back down. 2. So this is going to be working your core, your deep core. It's also going to be working your glutes. All right. We're going to probably have to pause this. Ready? Other side. Coming up. Now be mindful as well when you're doing this, like, can you feel your back actually taking over? If so, like, slow it down more and use your mind muscle connection to actually think of the muscles that need to be working. All right, it could be that, like, maybe you need to ditch the clam and just work on that side plank first. Ready? Last one. Final one. We're going to grab a band. So you need a resistance band for this. You can... Oh, there you go. If you have a ball, Pilates ball, you can put that between your knees. If not, that's totally fine. What we're going to do is we're going to come down into a squat. And we're going to breathe out. And then we're going to breathe. Yes, breathe out, breathe in. And we're going to... 1. Sorry, Violet. 2. All right. 3. 4. 5. 9. That is 10. Okay, so that is obviously, we're just hitting that upper back for those who are holding their kids and they have a bit achy back. Mobilize, activate, strengthen. So that is a great little warm up that you can add to the start of your workout, and you can also just do that as a workout.